Dr. Noel, I want to start with something that happened to me as a little girl. I love to draw.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
My notebooks, the walls, the back of my school uniform. It was the one thing that made me feel completely free. Then one day, someone important in my life looked at my drawing and said, "That's not useful. Focus on your books." And just like that, I put the pencil down. I never picked it up again.
And when did you stop calling yourself a creative person?
Probably that same day.
Here is what I want everyone watching to understand. You were not born performing. You were born completely unapologetically yourself.
Yeah.
You cried when you were hurt.
Yeah.
You laughed when something was funny.
Yeah.
You wanted what you wanted without explaining yourself to anyone.
Yeah.
But then life started happening.
Yeah.
A parent said, "Stop being so sensitive." A teacher said, "You're not the smart one."
Yeah.
A friend made you feel that the real you was too much or not enough. So you did what any human being trying to survive does.
Yeah.
You adjusted, you shrunk, you edited yourself.
Yeah.
And over time, the edited version became so normal, you forgot there was an original.
Yeah.
That is the saddest thing I have heard in a long time because it is so true.
Can I say something that might sound strange?
Please go ahead.
Sometimes I'm in a room full of people laughing, talking, having a great time. There is this quiet feeling underneath everything. Like I am watching myself from a distance.
Yeah.
I am performing being Zara instead of actually
You
being
just
her.
described something millions of people feel every single day and have no words for. That feeling, that quiet distance from yourself,
Yeah.
just shows up when the gap between who you really are and who you've been pretending to be
Right.
becomes too wide to ignore.
And people just live with that.
Most people do. They stay busy so they never have to feel it. They scroll, they work, they fill every silence.
Yeah.
Because silence is where that feeling gets loudest.
And that is why some people are exhausted in ways they cannot explain. Not from work, not from life,
Yeah.
but from the weight of carrying a version of themselves that was never real.
I want to tell you about someone, a woman in her late 30s,
Yeah.
from the outside put together,
Yeah.
respected,
Yeah.
always the strong one in every room. But she came to me one evening and said something I have never forgotten. She said, "I have spent so long being what everyone needed me to be that I don't know what I would even want if I was finally allowed to want something." Yeah.
Who knows the number of people sitting somewhere right now feeling exactly like her?
More than we know.
Yeah.
And it is not weakness.
Yeah.
It is what happens when a person is so devoted to surviving, to fitting in, to being accepted, they lose the thread back to themselves. Yeah.
So how does someone find that thread again?
You start by asking one honest question, not to anyone else, to yourself.
Yeah.
In the quiet, the question is this: who was I before I learned to be afraid of who I was?
Yeah.
Because the real you did not disappear.
Yeah.
It was never destroyed. It was only buried under years of other people's opinions,
Yeah.
under the need to belong. But it is still there, waiting,
Yeah.
patient.
And if something in you just shifted while watching this, that is not an accident. That is the part of you that is still alive underneath everything you have been performing.
That part has been waiting for you to notice it. Don't ignore it this time. Yeah.
The most courageous thing a human being can do is not climb a mountain or build an empire.
Yeah.
It's to sit quietly with themselves and choose to be honest about who they find there. Yeah.
If this episode touched something real in you, share it.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can have a deeper understanding of ourselves.